one of the things that I wanted to show you guys is how I go about creating my word of the day videos. I'll use the one that I just finished recording. So I'll take the information from Merriam-Webster's dictionary, online dictionary, and the word was astute, okay? I'll first go off by saying, welcome, thanks for watching, or something along the lines, and not forget to hit that like button, comment, subscribe, turn on all notifications, and then I'll tell you the word, its parts of speech, and then how, listening to how it's supposed to be pronounced. I'll use my clicker to stop the video or that clip, and then move on to what it means and include any and all examples. I'll take that and then stop the video. I'll then go to in context, whatever the quote is. If it's that long, I'll have you guys pause the video, read it, and then stop the video, and then have you guys read the history of the word. I'll then switch over to this icon here, which is the photos, in which I pull from my phone. I'll then select those clips. These are all the clips that are saved to my computer, which you'll see in here. Once I have all of them saved, I'll switch over to CapCut, which managed to get back. And then let me go about create a new project, go into import. Let's work on the 21st. I'll go in, select that one, select the first clip all the way to the last clip, which I do a Control Shift open, which will bring them into CapCut. And then I'll go back into import, go under vlogs to my free sounds for channel, and then I can select whatever one I want, which I've been using when Irish eyes are smiling. And I'll bring that in, and then go over to text, default, okay? And then I'll go in and go do my normal Dee's Adventures, Presents, and all that. Let me bring my keyboard up to where I'm able to use it. Give me a second, guys. And then now that I have the first clip done, or the first section done, I'll go in, do the same one again, but this time it will be word of the day, then the date, as long as I have it selected. This way you guys know that it's a word of the day, the date that it's from, and then the next one will be today's word is, and then I always bring it down to the next line. I'll go back to the clips, bring in the first clip so I have the proper spelling, hit for transcode, and Jabberwocky, And when I first read this word, it made me think of Alice in Wonderland, which it actually, in the history, or yeah, I think it was in the history, does say about Alice in Wonderland and Lewis Clark, one of them. Anyway, bring this here, bring it so that I can see back here, unlock this track again, bring in the next clip, go back to the text. Is it more than one? No, it's just one. So, what it means and its example. Okay, and then I'll lock that track again, because if I don't lock the track, these 4 will come down with each clip. So I'll bring that down here. Unlock the track again. And a quote. Bring that to the end. Back to media. Bring in the next clip. Lock the track again. Bring that to the end. And while I'm in with the media, I'll drop in the next one. So I have this one in the process of transcoding while I work on the text for the next one, which will be the Did You Know section. No. Lock the track. Bring this to the end. The final one. And I will see you all in the next one. Now, with the audio that I dropped in, I will add the track, but instead of having it at the full length, I'll just have it at the very beginning. So what I do is, while this is still transcoding, I'll go to the top up here and I'll just do a general word of the day, 2/21/2025 vlog 4/26. So this way, when I go to upload it to YouTube, I'll still have the date and the vlog number. All I have to do is change out the word of the day to the title that I want. So while this is still transcoding, I typically go back to the Merriam-Webster dictionary and start doing it the next one and continuing the process. And then once this is done transcoding, I'll export it to here, select folder, and export. And while this is still going and exporting, I'll go back and start reading for the next one and continuing the process. So once this gets done exporting back to computer, I'll show you how I go about doing that. Okay, so I know we're looking at a completely different word than a little bit ago. So this one is actually from May 31st. And as of right now, I have 81 videos that I still have to record, edit, and upload. And this is one of the ones that I recorded and edited. That is ready to be uploaded to YouTube. Now, this is from May 31st. Okay? I just wanted to make sure that I had it like recorded, saved to my computer, and ready to be uploaded. So, I'll go over to the Create Upload Video, and we'll bring up this Upload Video Dropbox. Select File. I'll go to Word of the Day and May. And May 31st. And you see how it's there? So I'm going to select it and it's going to upload. Okay. And you see how the title, which is required, it's the word of the day, the date, and the vlog. So I'll go in and put the appropriate tally marks. I'll go back over to the word of the day and find part of the definition that I like to be a part of the title. So opt to and describe something that is suitable or convenient. So I'll take the last part, copy it, go back over here, and go what? Control V, which will paste it in, and it's saying that it's 55 words or characters over. So I'll take suitable or convenient out and the word or. What describes a particular situation that is done at an appropriate time? Question mark. Today's word is opportune. And it's still saying that it's 19 characters. So, what describes a particular situation? What describes a situation that happens at any time. So that brought it down to 97 characters out of 100. So I'll then go in and select the word of the day because that's the playlist that I want it to go to. No, it's not made for kids, which will allow for the comments. Show more. Go down here. Video language. I will always put English, United States, so that will allow for it to be either closed caption or be transcoded into another language. Go to next. That's just saying, this one's saying video elements. If there's any subtitles that I want to add an end screen, add cards, like promotion related. Next is just saying that this will check for any copyrights. Right now there's none found. And since it's still doing the check and it was uploading to 4K and or the high resolution, I'll put it to private, save, and then it'll populate with the others. That's first that happened. And for the description, I'll come into one of the other ones, select the previous copy, go into this one again, paste, and since I seen that it's fully uploaded, I'll switch it to public and hit save. And that's how I do video editing from beginning to end.